That's good stuff. Okay, so there has been some new information that has dropped today on College Football 25. Of course, we already had a feeling. We already knew that there was going to be some information dropped today. Not as much as I was expecting, but it has dropped quite a bit of information. And a lot of people are big mad about it. So we'll talk about that and talk about everything you need to know from the information released today if you don't already know it. So let's, without further ado, cue that intro. Oi, fellow comrades, it is Squidtard here, and welcome back to another sports video. So today we're talking about some of the details that they dropped today on the College Football 25 game, and there isn't much to know from the details dropped today. They're dropping another trailer tomorrow, and I think that one might be the actual true official gameplay reveal, but I've been expecting a gameplay reveal for the past 2 months, so will they drop an actual reveal tomorrow? I don't know, maybe. I have no clue how that's going to pan out. But nonetheless, we do have some new information about the game today, so we'll talk about that as well as a few more things down the line. If you haven't already, make sure you sub up to Squidtard Sports, as I'll be talking about this game. I'll probably be making another video on this tomorrow, so I'm going to try and make this one short and to the point. There are people who are big mad about some of this information because of 2 words, which I'll get into once I show you guys the 3 different editions that you can get of the game, all varying in prices. And that's pretty much the only graphic that I need to show. They did show the standard edition cover, which has Travis Hunter, Donovan Edwards, and Quinn Ewers, which, you know, is all right. It's nothing too spectacular. I'll show you guys that as well as a bunch of other things that you need to know. And, of course, I'll explain why people are so big mad and why I think it's stupid for people to be so big mad. So without further ado, let's show it right here. So here's some of the information that you need to know about the game. So this is the 3 different editions, or it's technically 2 and then a bundle that you can get if you want to, you know, if you don't like money. But anyway, standard edition, so it comes with the base game, and then here's the 2 words that everybody, all the people who are big mad, these are the 2 words that have got everybody big triggered. Ultimate Team. Along with the base game, you get 2 Ultimate Team packs of Who Cares, because I don't think anybody actually played Ultimate Team, and I doubt anybody will be too focused on it here. It's just, you know, it's already been mentioned that people, you know, EA is focusing mainly on Dynasty and Road to Glory, but people are still running around saying, oh, this is it. They're only focusing on Ultimate Team. Madden. It's Madden. Just Madden. That's all it is. Madden. It's just a copy of Madden. See, even in the comments right here, first comment up, just a Madden game with a different skin. It's, you know, people, it's a lot like how people think of Joe Milton when he played at Tennessee. If he's good, he's good. And if he's bad, you know, if he's terrible, then it's terrible, and nothing he will ever do will change that. He could throw for 100 touchdowns against Georgia, and he's still the worst quarterback in the history of history. These are people that have decided 2 years ago, when this game was first revealed, that it was just going to be a Madden reskin, and 2 years later, no matter how much information is dropped on it, it's still the same thing. It's just Madden. It's just a, you know, copycat of Madden. They're just stealing your money. There's nothing different. It's just Madden with a bunch of college football logos, and that's all there is to it. I'll touch on this when it comes to the Ultimate Team thing. You know, people who've never played NCAA 14 have completely forgotten about it, which are a lot of people, you'd be surprised, have run around saying, yep, now that they've put Ultimate Team in in the college football game, it's just going to be a reskin of Madden. They're just stealing your money. Newsflash, Einstein, I got some news for you. Or an image. I've got an image to show you. And this is going to blow your world. Take a look at this. It's just the main menu of NCAA Football 14. What's so special about it? Well, hold on. Let's zoom in here real quick. Zoom in. Whoa! What is that? Oh my gosh! Ultimate Team in NCAA Football 14. I can't believe it. NCAA 14, just a copy of Madden. My life is ruined. People are so overreacting just about the mention of Ultimate Team that they're getting as butthurt as they are. It's just dumb. It's just so dumb. Don't judge a book based on the cover alone. And that's all we've gotten. That's all we've gotten is the cover and the basic logistics of what you're going to see in the game. We don't even know what the game's going to look like in terms of graphics. I've been running around saying it's a copycat of Madden, and EA is just stealing your money and all this other hoo-ha. Give it a chance before you hop around and roll around and tell everybody that, you're stupid. You're stupid if you don't think this game's just a copy of Madden. Okay, with all that out of the way, here's the deluxe edition. So this game the deluxe edition cost $30 more than the standard edition, and for a good reason. 3-day early access. So rather than getting on the release date, which is July 19th, you get it on July 16th. So that's a pretty good deal right there. If you told me on July 18th that I will give you this game right now and you can play it right now if you give me $10, I'd give you the $10 without a doubt. I mean, I spent $100 on food yesterday, so you won't hear me complaining about $10 just to buy the game and a day early, or in this case, 3 days early. Now, here's the part that really concerns me that I think a lot of people are overlooking just because of Ultimate Team and people cringing about that. 4,600 college football points. What are college football points? This is an anomaly right here. I don't know what that is, and that's the part that kind of concerns me, because if this is something like a money that you can only buy through like sort of an in-game currency, that is what I'm thinking this is. And in a lot of games, in-game currency is something that you can get just by playing the game, doing achievements, unlocking specific parts of the game, or just, playing the game in general, and eventually it'll just give you a bunch of points for doing a bunch of things. And, there isn't really much to complain about with that. But there are some other people, and EA has a tendency of doing this, where they lock out this whole, microtransaction thing, the currency thing, and the only way you can actually get this type of currency is by actually buying it with real money. And if that is the case, that they do this, then that'll be very, very disappointing. And I think the people who are mad will actually have a case there, because that would be very, very irritating. So I'm going to have to keep my eye out about what this college football points is, because EA has a tendency of locking a lot of things behind real game money, and they probably will be doing that, just hopefully not to the extent that a lot of people are throwing out there. And then, of course, some of the Ultimate Team stuff, Ultimate Team uniform, blah, 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 the Ultimate Team, the world is crashing down, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, there's the MVP bundle, which is just basically, if you don't like money, you get, along with the deluxe edition of College Football 25, you get the newest Madden NFL 25. And to be honest, you can't pay me enough to buy that. So mainly I'd be focused on buying the deluxe edition, because as a content creator, I want to get my hands on this ASAP. So, buying it for $30 extra 3 days early, you'd hear me not complain about that. So that's basically all the details you need to know. Of course, there's a lot of people who are just overly angry about all of this, saying that it's already just a carbon copy of Madden, or they're just trying to steal your money, and EA's just greedy, and they're going to create a terrible game, and half of it's going to be locked out behind money. And if that turns out to be the case, then obviously you people have a lot to complain about. But until that day comes, that's not how it's going to go. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a game that I think is going to be very good. And we'll know a lot more details about it tomorrow, and a whole lot more. So until the day comes, which is tomorrow, I'll drop another video about that depending on what I see. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully not a lot of you are still too big mad. And if you are, I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. Do your own research. And, maybe go back to playing NCAA on the GameCube or something.